Hi everyone, this is, I'm going to tack this on to volume 5 of Roxy's Journal of Stitchery. This is my next vessel that I've been making. I showed a little bit in the episode I just did, but I thought I'd do one on embellishing. So this is my vessel. So it's a patchwork vessel. I've finished all the patches. I've mainly tried to keep 2 pink neutrals, but I've got some bits of colour, and I've started to add a few bits of the satin that I've been using. It's just got beautiful flowers on it. This was a flower from a pillowcase, and I've started to do some little bits of embellishment, little daisies, and some more little daisies. And I've designed this so it's big and full like this with all your things in, but when you take the things out and you've got it sitting at your bench, I've designed it so you can fold it over with the stitching, blanket stitching all around here. Here's another one of those big beautiful flowers. So what I'm doing at the moment here is couching down a nice big flower, because I've got this gorgeous, I'm not sure what it's called, like is it a boucle or something like that? I'm not sure, but it's just got these little tiny swirls, and I love the colourway of that. It's nice and subtle and gentle. So what I've done is drawn with my erasable pen, the heat, friction pens, heat erasers, and I'm just going around the edge, basically, couching down this gorgeous wool. I've made that a bit long. I'm using a yellow, a very, very pale yellow for the couching. I don't mind if the couching stitches show, because I think that's part of the uniqueness. And so I'm just going on one side of that blue line, making sure the wool is in the middle, and then coming along to the next part of the line. You can choose how close or how far apart you do your couching. It's just, I thought it would be just another added effect on the outside of the bag. Love it, really, so cute. So I started sort of halfway through a petal, but I've left this bit here. That's a noisy aeroplane, sorry about that. So when I get right back round the flower, I'll be able to just couch that down and snip off the end. Okay, so I want to just get that out of the way. What I want to do is follow around that circle a little bit. So in the end, I probably will end up going through the circle, round the circle a couple of times, or, this thread will end up going round the circle, as well as up the sides of each petal. If I don't get too much of this darker pink in, I might go round twice or do another set of petals. But we'll see how it looks when it's done. It's just very enjoyable. And I like that we've got such a variety of things we can do with making our little embellishments. But I'm really enjoying this vessel. Very, very happy with it. My first vessels were fairly straightforward, fairly plain, and I really enjoyed them. And they're on my shelf and they've got lots of things in them, which is great. So they're getting a lot of good use, which is wonderful. So you can see it's taking shape. And I deliberately drew this flower a little bit wibbly wobbly so it had a bit of character. So I think you get the idea. Some of the other things I was enjoying about making this was the adding in these little napkin, so the edges and with the little flowers on, but also the coloured thread through to make another bit of an embellishment. And I've very sparingly used extra colours. I've used a little bit of this ticking. I just had some little bits of material. One little bit of gingham. I think there's another bit inside. I didn't want to overdo that because I've got a lot of that in my crochet bag that I've been making. And just a couple of other little bits that I'd got at the sewing basket. There was a whole pack of this little, all cut into that size, varieties. A little bit of this other ticking. And I've done another little bit of embellishing. I've just done a little bit of stitched around this flower. I'm going to change something about that. That was not quite what I was happy about. But that's okay. I'll come up with something. And French knots through here, and I used a really bright orange. I have got some darker material inside. Here's another one of those patches, one of those flowers. Still a work in progress. This is a bit of an old dress, an old skirt. It's the waistband of an old skirt. And I just love how we have all these memories in these things that we make. All little memories. Oh, this is just so sweet. So I'm back at the circle again. The middle circle. Just couching it down to start the next petal. I really hope I do get some of that dark pink. Maybe I should have started here. But this is what we learn. All the little lessons. I love it. It's fluffy. Oh, so relaxing. Wonderful. So this is the sort of thing where I could say, this is it, and I make another one and start again with a new process. In fact, I did find some, because I've been going through my stash, trying to use up a lot of the backlog of stuff, trying to clean up a bit. I found a big lot of this beautiful blue wool that I forgot that I had. And I found a big bit of denim which has got a edging to it, a selvage edge, which is really quite nice. I quite like it. I'm definitely thinking of making a vessel out of one of those. Here we go, we're getting some of the dark. Yum, love it. Yes, the denim, I'm really enjoying that denim because it's it'll look really good with that selvage edge as the top of the vessel. So vessels are fun. Actually, what I think is I might go round with this darker pink while it's here, round the circle. Just once, just to highlight it a bit more. Yes, I like having that bit more darker circle there. So I'm also thinking that this, because I got this at the recycle place out at Ringwood, and I've got a little bit more. There wasn't very much of it at all. It was in just a little tub sitting there, minding its own business in the corner. And I'm thinking, now that I'm doing this, that I'm loving how it's looking, but I'm thinking, because it's a fluffy sort, I'm now thinking that I might cover in the whole, that centre circle. I'll get to the end of this first. I'll cover in that centre circle and make it a big fluffy circle. Okay, so let's just have a little zoom out and just have a look how it's looking so far, now that the pink's coming in. Oh, it's so cute. Yes, I think I will fill in that centre. When I get round to here, got plenty more. I might double it. I might go round again, but I'll come back a bit later when I've done some more to show you how it looks at the end. Right, so I'm just coming back at the end to show you how I'm finishing this. So I've not taken this one all the way. I've just joined a bit of the pink in here. And I'm just going to couch this pink around a little bit. So this end can be just snipped off. Get that out of the way. So we've got quite a lot of variegation with this wool. Very cute. And here I'm just going to really do a cast off to secure that end there. Quite a big like a couple of times there, and now I'm just going to thread this under here and pull it out, and then that way I can snip that out the way, and I can just snip this in pretty close because it's couched down there. So here's my little embellished couched flower, not designed to be perfect, designed to be wonderfully creatively weird, like me. And I hope you enjoyed that. I certainly did. Thanks for being here and following along, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.